Hello guys, what is up? It is JS Sports. You're back again with another video. I'm here with my friend John.
Hey guys, we're
And
going to do college football predictions today.
Yeah, and we're going to do Jack.
Go
Again,
Ducks.
like what he said, you're going to do college football predictions today. And first we're going Washington versus Sanford. Now I have this right here because I forget sometimes where the rankings are. But Washington, right here, they're ranked number 9. Versus Stanford, who I don't think is ranked. No, Stanford isn't ranked. But right now, Washington has a lead, and I think that they'll keep the lead. Washington is going to win this game, but not by much. I'm pretty sure Stanford has the ball right now. Michigan State versus Ohio State. Now, Ohio State making it 13th, Michigan State 12th. This is one of many really, really good games this week.
It'll be a heated game, definitely.
I think that Ohio State's going to win just because they have home field advantage.
And JT Barry, he's been looking hot. He's in the Heisman watch. Shaquan Barkley, I think, is about to fall off.
Ohio State.
Baker Mayfield, he's making a good run in it too, but I think JT Barrett is running college football right now.
I gotta say it's Baker Mayfield. I gotta disagree with you right there. But let's go to Penn State, Rutgers. Penn State. That ain't even a question. Ohio State versus Iowa State. Now this is gonna be another good game, or Oklahoma State. I mean, this is gonna be another good game. 21 versus 15. Now Iowa State has beat some pretty big teams so far. They beat pretty big teams. I think Oklahoma State's gonna win this game by 3, just because of Iowa State's at home.
Yeah, and Oklahoma State, they just lost a shootout to Baker Mayfield and the Sooners, so I won't expect them to lose much more yet to the Iowa State Cyclones.
And Virginia Tech versus Georgia Tech. Virginia Tech's ranked 17. I think Virginia Tech's gonna win this by a pretty good margin, especially even at home versus even away from Georgia Tech, even at Georgia Tech. But I think that Virginia Tech's gonna take this win, even though they did suffer a horrible loss to the Hurricanes.
That is true.
Now going on to Connecticut UFC.
They have Fred Jackson.
UCF. UCF is 8-0. They're ranked number 18.
Will you let me?
They're not a bad team. I mean, they're the best in the American.
I mean, they're a very small school.
Yeah, but I'm saying UCF is gonna pull out with the win here.
They got a great quarterback, great offensive coordinator, great coach, and I think they're coming out with the win.
And now the game that I've really been wanting to talk about, Georgia versus Auburn. Now, as you see, as my profile thing, it is a Georgia thing. But I'm not going to be biased to Georgia. But I'm going to say Georgia's going to pull out this win by probably about 7, because they both have good offenses, but what's going to take this game is going to be the defense. Now, Auburn has Petway gone this game, which is going to be really big. And Jarrett Stidham, he's been playing good. Jake Fromm has been playing better. But I think Georgia's going to come up with this win by 3-7.
Sonny Michel.
Yeah, Nick Chubb and Sonny Michel are going to have
two backs
really big game.
Two backs that are going to challenge.
May I have my opinion
defense.
on it?
Sure. Let's listen to Jack.
Anyways, my voice sounds high, but anyways, I think that Georgia would win because, well, look at our, we're number 1 in the league, and though we should.
Well, I mean, number 1 really doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean anything.
Number 1's basically recruiting,
basically.
Yeah, but we have great recruiter and basically a great coach. And
okay, West Virginia versus Kansas State. West Virginia, they aren't ranked. And nor is Kansas State, I don't think. No, okay. So, but this game, I think, is going to go to West Virginia because they were ranked at one point, and they had been playing really good. They did beat Texas Tech, which they had a big win against Oklahoma State. But West Virginia's going to win this game because Kansas State hasn't been showing what they have been showing
in the
past few years. And Iowa, Wisconsin.
Oh, I got
this is going to be a good game.
Wisconsin Badgers. I think they're.
I got Iowa in this game actually because Wisconsin is ranked 8th.
Okay, I was close.
And
yeah,
Iowa's ranked 20th. Even though
no, it's not
ranking, I think Iowa is going to take this win after absolutely murdering Ohio State.
That is true.
If Iowa wins this would be their chance to go to the playoffs. But honestly, in my opinion, I don't think any Big Ten teams will go to the playoffs this year. I don't think any Pac-12 or Pac-12 Big Ten teams or Big 12 teams are gonna go this year.
Yeah. Maybe.
There's I think
chance to have 2 SEC teams.
There's gonna be a chance to have 2 SEC teams, which I do think is gonna happen if Georgia beats Auburn.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's go down here. Florida State, Clemson.
Oh, I got Clemson all the way. The young quarterback.
Okay.
The young quarterback, he's good on most of the nights. He may have a couple off nights, but I think he's better than the Florida State team coming in at 2-7.
Now, the one thing I have against Florida State is that they're ranked number 3 at the beginning of the season. And ever since DeAndre Francois was gone, they have been sucking. And, I mean, if college football really thinks that one player is going to lead them to the playoffs, much less ACC championship, then I think that they're way overrated at the beginning of the season, and they're not so overrated now. But Michigan versus Maryland, I'm gonna say Michigan. Michigan being ranked, they're not ranked at all either.
Hold on.
Michigan's not ranked, but Michigan versus Maryland. Maryland has been playing decent, but I gotta go with Michigan because
Because Maryland did lose to Texas.
And Texas hasn't really good.
Well, at least Maryland has good uniforms. That's going to be entertaining.
USC versus Colorado. Now,
pretty much just skip this one. USC
versus Colorado. Yeah, Sam Darnold's going to come out ranked number 11, 8-2. You know, they're just going to. Yeah, but they are going to come out with the win against Colorado. Because Colorado, again, has not been showing what they have been showing in the past few years. Washington State versus the Utes.
I say Utah.
I'm going to say Utah as well. Because Washington State, again, I think, is, in my personal opinion, is pretty overrated.
Yes.
They've lost 2 games to teams that they should not have lost to. And,
could have been off nights, though.
Yeah, but, I mean, still, Utah, who was ranked at the beginning of the season, not ranked now, they have, again, like I've said, for multiple teams, they haven't been playing as they have multiple years, but they have been playing pretty good right now. I'm going to say Utah on this just because Washington State has not been playing well against bad teams. And Utah's not a bad team, but they're going to take advantage. They're going to start off quick, and they're going to win. Now, Alabama versus Mississippi State, this is a no-brainer. Now, of course, I'm a Georgia fan, but personally, in my opinion, I think the best team in the nation is ranked number 2, Alabama, just because, they got depth in everything.
Oh, God.
Georgia has depth in everything. There's as much depth.
I would like to give my opinion.
Alabama. Okay.
I would like to give my opinion. Okay, so Mississippi would have a greater chance, like a very big chance, like a very big difference in like the percentage of winning. Like in their case, they're like 10% chance, with 5.
Oh, I'd say smaller than
that. But with Dak Prescott, like if they had Dak, just saying if Dak stayed 5 years or
Jack.
Okay, you don't even know what you're talking about.
I know, but I think Alabama.
No, okay, but the thing is, if Alabama takes advantage and gets up on Mississippi State quick, as Georgia did,
over.
The game's over.
They're
winning by at least 3 touchdowns.
They got 4 running backs to wear out. Harris
and believe
Scarborough.
me, Alabama's defense is a little bit better than Georgia's, and Mississippi State came in with more hype in the Georgia game than they did in the Alabama game.
Yeah.
So I say Alabama's going to win that game. TCU versus Oklahoma. The game of the day. I've got to go with Oklahoma. TCU, in my opinion, is pretty overrated. And plus, Oklahoma is home. So I'm taking them with the W here. Baker Mayfield, he disagrees with me. But I think he is the best player in college football right now. Saquon Barkley is good. He's really good. But he is falling off. He's playing against all these good teams, as Penn State has not played really good teams.
Can't keep up.
Yeah, and Georgia really hasn't played any really good teams yet either. They're coming into their really good team spot. But I feel like Oklahoma's going to win this game. Oklahoma is going to jump to number 4 after this game, after beating TCU by at least 2 touchdowns.
I will give it to TCU. They have gotten a lot better in the last couple of years. Quarterbacks, wide receivers, running backs. Mainly the offense they needed to work on from last season, and they've gotten a lot better with it.
All right. Yeah. Now to the last game. People are going to get offended by this, but the Catholics versus the convicts. Now, that's what they said back then in the national championship game. But Notre Dame, I think, is going to win this game because Miami does have a really good defense.
Yes, but
they have good corners. And Notre Dame, as you know, doesn't pass. Now, if Miami steps up and defeats the run like Georgia did against Notre Dame, because Notre Dame's running back, he only has he's had over 150 rushing yard games in the rest since Georgia. And in the Georgia game, he only had 55. So, if they keep the running game going and pounding and let Brandon Wimbush run the ball a little bit and pass the ball a little bit, I think that they're going to win. And Notre Dame's defense has only allowed 1 rushing touchdown.
They've only lost to Georgia by 1 point, which was the number 1 team in the country. So.
Well, they weren't back then, but they are now. They've only allowed 1 rushing touchdown. That's a 5-yard run to Shoney Michel. It's 5 yards to Shoney Michel. And the Miami Hurricanes, they are at home in this. But if they can step it up on offense, play better. They played really good offense in the Virginia Tech game. They played better offense in this game, then they are going to win. But I'm saying Notre Dame's going to stop them. And, yeah, that's the game.
Okay.
That's it.
I'm going to ask you, what is your top – who do you think will be in the college football playoffs at the end of the year?
Georgia, Alabama,
Okay, my prediction is.
Can I see the FBS football rankings for a second?
Mine's Georgia, Alabama, Notre Dame.
Mine's gonna be Georgia
and Oklahoma.
Mine's gonna be Georgia and Alabama are gonna play in the SEC championship.
Sure.
Georgia's gonna be ranked number 1. Alabama's gonna rank number 2. Alabama's gonna beat Georgia by 3 or less. They're not gonna win by a lot.
Yeah.
And Georgia's gonna go down, be ranked number 3. And if Notre Dame loses to Miami, I'm saying. But I'm saying Notre Dame's going to beat Miami. And Notre Dame's going to go up to number 2. No, wait. Oh, this is hard, actually. That means Georgia's either going to have to play Alabama or Notre Dame twice.
Yeah, I know.
Unless they beat Alabama, then they're going to play Oklahoma. And that game's going to be a close game. But I think Georgia might pull it out just because Georgia has a really good defense. Because I think Oklahoma's going to move up to Clemson's spot.
Yeah.
And the good thing about Notre Dame is that they're not in like a conference, so they don't have to go to a championship, and they don't really have to lose their rank after losing.
That is true.
That's actually true.
Good point.
All right. Hope you guys did enjoy. I'll see you guys next time.
Better thank me.
We will be doing a MUT draft later, so just look for that video.
It's we're gonna do a MUT draft on Mixer,
MUThead.
Or MUThead. Yeah, my bad.
Yes, okay.
On MUThead, and just watch out for that video, and we'll see you guys next time. Special thanks to John Duncan here.
Hey, like and subscribe.
What about me?
And Jack, my brother. He usually doesn't watch a lot of football, but he actually says something right at the end of the video.
But I basically set the video up.
Please leave a like and subscribe.
That is very generic.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.